Welcome to The Screen Queen, the show where I'll be talking about your favorite TV show or your favorite movie. You'll just have to listen to find out. This is your host, Samantha Parrish.
Hello there, and welcome back to an unexpected episode of Special Features. So I did an episode similar to my Dirty Dancing episode that I had some additional material to talk about, and I couldn't really get it inserted to any part of the episode, so here's some extra stuff for the Kingsman episode. Right when I finished the episode, there was something that completely slipped my mind when I went to go rewatch The Secret Service. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but this, baffled me for how creative this was. So at the end of the movie, Eggsy is promised some consummation from the Swedish princess if he saves the world. So he saves the world, so he's gonna be looking at a whole new world now! And he asked Merlin for the code to get into Tildy's prison chamber. I guess is the best way to put it. And it's 2526. If you were to put that into letters, it spells out anal. I just thought, we were going for the end of the movie, anal. Turns out there's a joke before the joke began. That is clever. Very clever. So I thought that I'd covered everything that I had to cover for Kingsman. I had gone off of the information that was last to my knowledge, and it turns out I was completely wrong. I gotta put my foot in my mouth where it belongs. I, honest to God, should have looked this up before I did the episode. But it turns out there is going to be a future for Kingsman. I had mentioned in the Kingsman episode that Taron Egerton had relayed the news that he would not be in any more of the Kingsman movies because of the future for the next film being the prequel. And we all know how the prequel went. It was kind of a hit that was a miss. It's kind of the best way to put it. And there was the idea about The Statesman, which was just an idea. Last to my knowledge, it was going to be a spin-off film. However, all of that changed with the news I just found out today. I did some reading after I just finished watching The Golden Circle, my favorite sequel of all time. And I happened to see the news for Statesman, that it has not been forgotten. It is going to be more than just an idea. The production behind Kingsman that is going to be creating the cinematic universe with stretching it out to the characters of Statesman is getting their own TV series. I did some reading that the production took some inspiration and cues from Disney Plus's Loki series, and they decided to take that route from going to be a spin-off film to a spin-off TV series. Now, it's unclear right now what network's going to pick it up. Right now, they're just going to make it, and I believe the news is going to come out where you can find it. I don't really know how distribution works. I don't really know all that network stuff, but at least it's going someplace. It has been confirmed that it is in production. And then there's the other news that I found out that I have just been over the moon about. There is a future for Kingsman. Originally, Taron Egerton said that it was just going to be 3 films. However, there is news about the continuation with the original characters of Kingsman. Taron Egerton gave the news that Kingsman, The Blue Blood, is in production. Production went into effect as of 2022. So we're looking at our time frame 2023, which means by next year, they're going to have the release. Originally, the director was going to go for an early release for this year or last year, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out. But knowing the films with everything he puts into them, I know the delay is going to be worth it. It is what we needed more than the Kingsman. Not to continually crap on the prequel that I've been crapping on, but Kingsman needed to end with Harry and Eggsy, because him getting married to Princess Tildy, okay, yeah, sure, I want Eggsy to be happy, but, like, he was just getting started. Ugh. And it was unsure what was going to happen with Harry. They left things open. Maybe they did it on purpose to have it that we're not sure if Harry is still active, if Eggsy was going to continue on being a Kingsman agent and a prince. It was just all up in the air. And we did see that teaser of Tequila walking into the Kingsman Taylor building. So we know things are cooking. That was the last we knew. It gave us a little bit of hope. It wasn't a wrap-up, but it kept things open. And now we get to see a continuation of where the Golden Circle left off on, and we're just going to skip over the Kingsmen and go straight into the Blue Blood. And I'm so hyped. Taron Egerton has been all over this movie, giving the updates. I know how much Kingsman means to him. Everything that I've read with Kingsman that regards Taron Egerton has always spoke high praise of Kingsman and has said how much it means to him and loving to work with all of the cast. Like, he's a man that's in it for the love of the game, not the fame, and I love him for that. And he hasn't forgotten his roots of where he came from, and he's always said that he's down for a Kingsman film. He said that for Golden Circle. He said he couldn't be there for the prequel, so I knew he was going to be in the fourth film. I didn't even have to look that up to know he was cast. I haven't seen any cast, but I know everyone's going to be present. I'm going to see Colin Firth. I'm going to see Taron Egerton. We're probably going to see some of the continuing cast from The Statesman because they have all confirmed their roles for the TV series, so we're going to see a continuation of that cinematic universe. But since the film is coming out before the TV series, this is just going to be perfect to really show people what I was talking about. And this is going to show people what's going to be happening. I mentioned in my last episode that the Statesman characters were getting groomed and presented to be the next presented story. And now we got that along with the Kingsman. I love it when things work out. This is just like a double positive, and I'm just so in love with this. Oh my god, this is like the best news that I have gotten. I'm so excited that I finally get a chance to watch the Kingsman movie in theaters, and I won't have to watch it on streaming. I won't have to watch a cringy Kingsman movie with Ace that he and I can finally watch Eggsy and Harry on the screen. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be great. Oh, my lord. Okay, this was a very, very spontaneous episode. I don't know how much more of my excitement I can contain. Thank you so much for being here for the bonus news. I could not help but share it, and I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the Kingsman episode as well as the special features. You take care and have a great day. And remember, manners maketh man. You all take care now. I'll be back for Men at Work. Bye-bye. And the last bit that I want to talk about is some news that I discovered.